In the dense forests of Africa, survival often depends on more than strength or speed. It depends on partnership. Here in the tangled undergrowth beneath the canopy, an unlikely alliance is formed between a hornbill and a family of mongooses, two very different animals, bound together not by blood, but by mutual benefit and shared danger. The hornbill perches on a moss-covered branch, its striking bill scanning the undergrowth below. Its eyes miss nothing. Somewhere beneath the tangled roots and fallen leaves, a family of mongooses stirs, emerging slowly from their burrow to begin the day's search for food. Neither animal hesitates. This is a routine they have followed many times before, refined through repetition until it feels almost effortless. Across the African continent, alliances like this one are rare, but they reveal something remarkable about the natural world. Cooperation is often just as powerful a survival strategy as speed, strength, or venom. Two species with completely different bodies, senses, and instincts have found a way to combine their strengths into something greater than either could achieve alone. This relationship did not form overnight. Over countless seasons, both species learned that hunting together offers far greater rewards than hunting alone. The mongooses, low to the ground and constantly digging, flush insects and small prey out of hiding as they forage through the soil. The hornbill, perched above, watches for anything that slips past, anything the mongooses miss in the chaos of the hunt. The mongooses spread out across the forest floor, chattering softly to one another as they work. Their sharp claws tear into the soft earth, uncovering beetles, ants, and small grubs hidden just beneath the surface. The hornbill drops down from its branch and joins them on the ground, moving confidently among the mongooses as though it were one of their own. Ants scatter in every direction as the mongooses disturb their trails, sending the colony into chaos. The hornbill seizes the opportunity immediately, snapping up fleeing ants mid-stride with quick, precise strikes of its long bill. A bill perfectly shaped for plucking prey from tight spaces between roots, bark, and fallen branches. A small lizard, startled by the commotion, darts across a fallen log in a desperate attempt to escape. One of the mongooses reacts almost instantly, chasing it down with quick, calculated movements, cutting off its escape route before it can vanish into the undergrowth. The hornbill watches closely from just a few feet away, ready to seize any prey that manages to slip past the mongoose's reach. This is a rhythm repeated many times throughout the morning. Dig, flush, catch, repeat. Neither species could hunt this efficiently alone. The mongooses provide the disturbance that flushes prey into the open, while the hornbill provides an extra set of eyes from above, alert to threats that the ground-dwelling mongooses simply cannot see from their low vantage point. For a while, the forest floor settles into a strange kind of calm, filled only with the soft sounds of foraging, rustling leaves, and the occasional snap of a beak closing around prey. But this peace will not last. High above the canopy, a shadow begins to move, circling slowly against the pale morning sky. The hornbill is the first to notice. Its posture stiffens instantly, and its head tilts sharply upward, eyes locking onto the distant shape. A hawk has entered the airspace above the clearing, circling with slow, deliberate movements, unmistakable behavior of a predator that has spotted potential prey somewhere below. Without hesitation, the hornbill releases a sharp, urgent call, a warning immediately understood by its mongoose companions. Within seconds, the entire group freezes mid-motion, then scatters toward the nearest cover, ducking beneath roots, fallen branches, and dense brush. There is no panic, only practiced, coordinated retreat. This warning call lies at the very heart of their partnership. The hornbill's elevated vantage point allows it to detect aerial predators long before the ground-bound mongooses ever could on their own. In exchange for this early warning and protection, the mongooses provide the hornbill with a steady, reliable stream of flushed prey throughout the day. The hawk circles once more above the clearing, scanning the ground below with sharp, searching eyes, but finds nothing exposed. Every mongoose remains pressed low against the earth, hidden and motionless, waiting patiently for the signal that the danger has finally passed. After several tense, silent moments, the hawk drifts away, gliding beyond the tree line and disappearing from view. The hornbill visibly relaxes, lowering its head and ruffling its feathers, and the mongooses begin to emerge cautiously from their hiding spots one by one, slowly resuming their interrupted search for food. This time, their attention turns to something far more dangerous, a cluster of centipedes hidden beneath a thick, rotting log. These are not easy prey. Centipedes are armed with a painful, venomous bite, capable of causing real harm to any predator careless enough to approach without caution. The mongooses, however, approach with practiced patience and precision. Working together as a coordinated unit, several mongooses flip the heavy log aside, exposing the centipedes writhing beneath it. Quick, calculated strikes disable each centipede before it has any chance to retaliate. The hornbill watches closely from nearby, occasionally darting in to snatch a fleeing centipede that manages to escape the mongoose's grasp. This kind of cooperative, high-risk hunting requires deep trust. Trust built over countless shared hunts, shared warnings, and shared meals across many seasons. It is a bond forged not through instinct alone, but through repeated experience, communication, and mutual reliance in the face of real danger. As the group moves deeper into a sunlit clearing, an entirely different animal enters the scene, a warthog, grazing lazily among the tall grasses, seemingly unaware of the mongoose family approaching nearby. But this is no accident, and it is certainly no threat. The mongooses approach the warthog without hesitation, moving with calm familiarity rather than caution. The warthog stands remarkably still, almost inviting the mongooses closer, as though it already understands exactly what is about to happen between them. One by one, the mongooses climb onto the warthog's back, shoulders, and sides, carefully searching through its coarse, bristly hair for ticks and other stubborn parasites. The warthog remains calm throughout the entire process, occasionally shifting its weight slightly, but never once resisting the attention or trying to shake the mongooses away. This cleaning relationship benefits both animals equally. The warthog is relieved of irritating, harmful parasites that could otherwise cause infection or discomfort, while the mongooses gain an easy, protein-rich meal without needing to dig through soil or chase down fast-moving prey. The hornbill watches quietly from a nearby branch, taking no direct part in this particular exchange, but remaining close by, ever alert for danger, ever ready to sound the alarm the moment a new threat appears in the sky or the surrounding brush. As the sun begins to lower slowly over the forest canopy, the mongooses finish their careful work on the warthog and begin to regroup, preparing for the long walk back to their burrow. The hornbill lifts off from its perch, gliding just above them through the fading light, completing a partnership built on trust, cooperation, and the shared, constant challenge of survival in the wild. In this small corner of the African forest, strength alone is never enough. It takes patience, communication, and an unlikely alliance between very different creatures to truly thrive. A reminder that in nature, some of the strongest bonds are the ones no one ever expects to see. Tomorrow, the same forest will offer new dangers and new opportunities, and the same partnership will rise to meet them once again. The hornbill will keep watch from above, the mongooses will keep digging below, and together they will continue proving that in the wild, survival often belongs not to the strongest alone, but to those willing to trust one another.